whoever need to hear it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna still put my point in, cause man, I don't know you from a can of paint. I can't even believe, nigga, you drink. I know you smoking.
Yeah.
But how fucked up is you? Cause I know how sometimes when
Nah, I smoke, but I'm sober.
all right, smooth. Oh, where? This you sober?
Yeah, this me sober.
Nigga, yeah, I need to meet you on some real nigga
I be
shit.
turned on this business shit. We live too, so you know. Yeah.
All right, we don't lie.
Yeah. But yeah, nah. I be like this on some real regular shit. But go ahead, let them know how you felt about what I was saying.
Hey, look, I'm gonna keep it a band with you. What you were saying is like this right here. All right, hold on, wait. I'm gonna tell people straight up. This is what it is. It's things that go on in life, and it's a lot of shit that's gonna go over our heads. Some things that we're gonna comprehend, and some things we ain't gonna comprehend. Basically, I think what you was really trying to get through people's head is, damn, I just got to freeze. What you was trying to get through people's head is like, I think people think too hard about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And hold on, wait. Do you mind if I switch the topic for a second?
Yeah, say what you feel.
All right, check this out. Hey, look, and I'm gonna tell you what's really going on right now in the hip hop industry, in the hip hop world. Either whether industrialized or whether independent wise. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
It's like this right here. Back in the day, they used to sign. We all familiar with the 360 deals. You feel me?
Yeah.
All right. So this is what happened when they was giving 360 deals. It was young people that was broke as fuck. It's an opportunity, and they giving these people pennies, like 80,000, 100,000. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even $1 million, right? But they got fucked over in a lot of situations. At producers and rappers, artists.
Yeah.
And see, this is what's going on right now. If you really pay attention to the music, everybody sound completely the motherfucker same. But these young niggas is getting way more money than the older niggas was getting with signing the 360 deals.
Right.
See,
niggas getting more money. Niggas getting more money now sounding alike than sounding organic. Feel me?
Yes, bro. They deliberately took out the organic shit, and this is what happened.
Right.
When it was motherfuckers like you and I, if we would have grew up back in the day, nigga, you feel me?
Yeah.
If we would have signed a 360 deal, this would have probably happened. And this is what happening now. When you see a lot of your favorite rappers or artists or R&B or whoever that you don't see no more, this is what they doing. They grew. They realized they got out of their 360 deal. They either took up the time, whatever they had to do to fulfill their contract, right? After they did that, they started to realize, man, these motherfuckers been stealing money from me for the last goddamn 30 years. You know what I'm saying? Just to be legit and be real for the last 10 years.
You getting robbed everywhere. Your accountant robbing you. You getting robbed, the label robbing you. Just like, you know, in the aspect, let's say we negotiate for a 360 for 250,000, right? And then my album sell 1 million copies, and let's say I gross about 8 million, all right? They're gonna tell me, hold up, let me recoup the people. So you're gonna be like, all right, go ahead and recoup. They're gonna cut you a new check and be talking about your future albums. They never gonna mention that back end money. That's why they gave you the deal up front. And this is what Nick was trying to explain on Stay Loyal. You think we dumb. You think we stupid. Bro. So that's what P said. If they offer you $1 million, that's the slave deal. If a record label willing to give you $1 million, 10 million, you worth 100 million.
Exactly, bro. That's the psychological point that people don't get. But if I'm willing to give you motherfucking $10, if I'm willing to give you $20 for gas money to take me up the street, right?
Yeah.
You ain't thinking about what the fuck. You think about, oh shit, $20. I won't even gonna charge this nigga 10, but shit, I'm gonna take this 20, right?
Right.
A nigga like you and I, we gonna look at it like, whoa, you willing to pay me $20 to take you to the gas station up the street? Hell nah, you finna go do some shit that's gonna make you $2,000. You see what I'm saying? Slow down. So nigga, if it's pertaining to my talent and what the fuck I have to produce or put into, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hell no, I got questions. You know what I'm saying?
I try to be fair, saying that I'm not saying the producer just as wrong as the rapper. Because everybody trying to get over, whether if it's, and when I say, see, your intention is the seed, but that ain't what, but that's not, might not be what sprout out the soil. Whatever you do, you have good intention and it come out fucked up.
Hey, look, let's clarify something for the people real quick. What do you specifically, what is, like, what do you consider a producer?
Well, what I consider a producer is like when you could go to it. Well, what I consider a producer is probably somebody who make beats, but also can help the artist get to the direction, because a lot of artists don't mean they the greatest writers. They when they come up. So if you go to see Swiss Beats, or you go to see Dre, when we made these beats, we had an idea kind of. We seen something, so we could help them get to it better. Like when they come to the studio with me, it's like I help you with the structuring of your song. An aspect like you could do your raps, but I'm gonna make sure that the structure, the 8-ball hooks, and get you a bridge and to tell you like, look, man, give me another catchy piece like 8 bars. I've helped them, so I produce the record by helping you not write the record, but helping you get to maxing out your fullest capability on the record. You know what I'm saying? I know how to help you.
Yes, sir.
I know how to help you get with. You might have dope bars, but you're not delivering it right. So I know how to get you to where you need to be. That's a producer. That's what I think a producer is.
And that's A1 day one the motherfucker sauce bit, dog.
Right.
Cause look, a lot of these young niggas, like, I ain't gonna say young nigga, I ain't even gonna say the word nigga. I'm gonna just say a lot of the young people today, what people consider producers is it's strictly like they can't see outside the box. They think a producer is a beat maker.
Now that's a beat maker. That's a beat maker, right? So we get that. I'm glad you clearing this up. But then you got the engineer. So when I was saying this situation, if the producer deserves to get paid at every stage, how come the engineer don't get to get paid in the front and back and in the middle? Because he's contracted. But if you're not paying the engineer,
you just open my mind up to some retarded shit.
But see, you gotta remember, I rap, I make beats and I engineer. It didn't start this way. I wanted more to be with people, but the more I started handling my business, the less I got involved in my shit, the less red lights you got. Like when I'm ready to drop, I ain't gotta wait for this nigga. If I'm like, bro, you got this beat? Yeah, give me your BMI numbers. If they ain't got their shit together, they never send it to me. But then if I go put this record out, now I played you, right? So that's what I was saying in the conversation, because the internet cut me off. I was getting to, if you make the beats, you engineer, and you the artist, you self-sufficient. If you a producer, you just a penis. And if you a rapper, you just a penis or vagina. But without each other, y'all can't make a functional baby. You know what I'm saying? That's the business. But if you the rapper, the producer, you are asexual. And because you are asexual, you can reproduce without all of the bullshit that come with having a partner. There's nobody to second guess you. You feel me? But at the same time, you do need help. Let me be clear. Because people see me on live talking about self-independent. I'm independent, I'm proud, meaning that I ain't selling what I created. But I don't mean it, because I realize a lot of niggas say, bro, arrogant. No, what I mean is that I own my shit, and I want to own the things that I made. If you did the beat and you my man, I'm not trying to own what you did. We supposed to already have an understanding. We're going to do 50-50. But I'm not saying that like I'm self-made. Fuck niggas, no. We need help too. You know what I mean? Yes, but we need niggas who going to come in and follow the vision, not who trying to change it and do what they want.
Check this out. That shit you saying right now, that shit A1 day one sauce. You finna really, it's some shit I ain't even about to say on live, nigga, but I'm finna tell you, you just innovated a way you just opened up a new avenue to make money.
Yeah.
You know, matter of fact, fuck that. I'm gonna say it on live because like
give
I
the
said,
game. They still gotta figure it out.
They don't have the intellect to understand this.
Right.
But I'm gonna say it so simple. I hope the game is to be sold, not told. Nigga, you know how much game we giving away right now?
Yeah, if they listening.
Y'all.
That's why old head said that's why you got 2 ears and 1 mouth.
Hey, look. You just open up an avenue for engineers to get residual pay. That's something that's never happened in the history of music.
I think some engineers get it. Well, no, not really, because they work for the label.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, the engineer get a one-time pay. Anytime the producer or the writer or the artist or whoever, anytime the record get played anywhere within the next 40 years,
it gotta be negotiated. But let me tell you how the only way I see that working, right? The engineer has to offer something, because the engineer offers something the rapper and the producer doesn't. But see, he has to be independent for this to work. Because if he got a record deal or a contract with somebody, he can't do this because it's a conflict of interest. It's going to get him in trouble. So you need to...
You know what? I just thought about something extra.
What?
That what I just said, that shit was right and clever, but look, Nigga, when you got people like you and I, man, there is no need for industrialized engineering.
Right.
That's what the fuck we do.
But
you see what I'm saying?
But see, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, if you got a contractor in business, this would not work for you. You got to first get independent and be free. So if you're in contract, I'm basically telling the people watching that you can do something about it. But in order for what he's saying to work, in my opinion, is saying that when the rapper and the producer come to you, when the rapper and the beat maker, or when the rapper come to you, he paid for the beat. If you got that sound, like if you're an independent nigga and you got that $1 million sound, you can negotiate, but you're going to have to bring your number down, or you're going to have to not charge for that session. You asking for back end.
Check this out, man. This growth and development right here. Fuck with me, dog, because I'm going to fuck with you, but if me and you don't ever talk after this right here, right, you can take from, I'm definitely going to take in what I learned from this conversation, but I want you to take whatever you take from the conversation, and
no doubt.
Listen. There is a situation that's going on to right now. If you really listen to all the music that's played on the radio and all this, everything that's like popularly streamed, right?
Yeah.
It's a certain sound. And what I think we have to do is say, look at artists like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, right?
Yeah.
They are rare. Because they are really spitting conscious like shit that people really want to hear.
Right.
But see that when you think about it, other people that like underground rappers, niggas don't get that. We got this. Listen, G, we need to take that motherfucking independent. We need to take the independent round and make that shit the industry. You see what I'm saying? Because it's about that time. It's a time for the change. The industry done already did what they was going to do. They done already took all the raw-ass talent. They done slaved all the raw talent. And then now they got young niggas that's coming through that they already, once they got a platform on how they going to do it, they just say, look, they just throw these young niggas some money and say, do it like this.
It's easier to cheat kids, bro. So that's why the game got younger. And so the kids is the one that's influenced. So it go back to that shit. They getting front end and back end because the record labels own the prisons. So that means they get your favorite rappers to sell this bullshit to your kids.
Did you just say that?
Yeah, I've been saying this for 5-6 years before the report.
Check this out. And this is how retarded it is, G.
Yeah.
Yeah, record labels do own it, and it ain't even the record labels, it's the people that own the record labels. When you think money, if you $1,000 nigga, you gonna think in the $1,000 round. If you $1 million nigga, you gonna think so forth and so forth. You feel me?
What man think he is?
Facts. Big facts. So this is what happened. This shit is going on that we don't even now. On top of that, like you said, they own the prisons, right? Well, after a while, they stopped trying to get niggas locked up. After somewhere down the line, everybody just start rapping. I got that 30 clip. You know what I mean? Everybody got the biggest gun or whatever the fuck. So crime is just like automatically in music, right?
Yeah.
All right, so somewhere down the line, that shit got watered down. They got, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, I hear you talk about 30 round, but I ain't finna go. At first, everybody heard a 30 round, then they finna go get a 30 round and end up in the prisons.
Right.
Now,
because you get caught with a 30. You get caught with a 30 round. That's a.
You feel me, nigga? You fuck around in Carolina, get caught with a clip, nigga, extended clip. Shit. But look.
Yeah.
This what they doing, G. Now, we grew up on drug dealer music. Now everybody is on drug user music. So once they done got 20, 30 years out of motherfuckers for stuff like crime and shit, filling up the jail.
That's you right, bro. Not to mean to cut you, but it went from the nigga who sold the drugs telling the story to the nigga taking the drugs.
Exactly. And then these niggas is trying to justify whatever drug they selling. I'm on the block with them. I got a block of raw. And I'm selling this shit to fiends, but I am fiended out on this syrup or this motherfucking pill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So therefore, even if niggas don't be stupid enough to get locked up for doing the shit that rappers say,
they get strung out.
Yeah, you strung out, so you don't even know what you want, nigga. All I gotta do is I can throw some money in your face. You don't even know how much money it is. You just know you rich. Earlier,
you said something about how it was intentional how they doing with the rappers. Now, that's a great point. They intentionally, they said they got a format. Fuck they need a rapper for. Let me explain. I don't care what religion you believe in. The Bible say the fire speaking prophets. That's rappers. That's musicians. Think about it. Because of what they say make people feel a certain way. It's like if you ever heard a song and you get that warm feeling?
Hell yeah.
The musician, if you study the ancient cultures, the messiahs are musicians, bro. They're musicians. Because the musician, like Nipsey said, right, the last interviews Nipsey did, he said, bro, music is spiritual. He said, think about it. When you writing, where is it coming from? The music already exists. And you pulling it out the sky and you bring it from wherever we meditating and we bring it down and we give it to the public. And the good rappers, we give it to them in a form that everybody can understand it. We broke the food down and did alchemy and then gave it back to the public so that everybody can eat this shit. Right? But Nipsey said it exists already. And I used to tell my girl this, like, yo, it's like when you rapping, if you write a lot, it's like you channeling. You know what I'm saying? Now, what you tapped into is the question you need to be asking yourself. You know what I mean? When you make, if I'm writing them, I got a lot of songs that I was like 19 writing songs about saving the world. I ain't know nothing about saving the world. Who was I tapped into? Right?
Oh man, listen, let me tell you how real that shit is. Have you ever wrote a song like back in the day, like you said, you was 19, you was rapping about some certain shit, you ain't know nothing about none of that?
Yeah.
Have you ever went back and listened to some of your songs and be like, oh shit, nigga, I done, like some shit that you was not going through, but whatever you was rapping was hot as fuck, you put it out, everybody loved it. And then when you really go back and listen to it, you be like, damn, this shit is my life now. Like,
okay, real. Tupac,
you wasn't even trying.
Tupac said this, and I think that it has to be, nobody ever said anything about it. Tupac said one day, he said, I swear to God, I was a regular nigga. And when I started rapping about this shit, it started happening. This is proof that you speak your existence. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Like I had songs back in the day. Yeah, I had songs back in the day when we was in the streets. I was in the streets heavy and I'm writing and I'm rapping and I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to lose my niggas. If I was to lose my niggas, yo, I done lost a lot of my niggas. And sometimes I ask myself like, yo, did I put that out there? And it's unconscious. Did I put that shit out there? And once you put that shit out, it exists.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I be trying to tell people, like, if you rapping and if you just trying to make music to sell, to fit in, right? You are spiritually doing something. You feel me? And not to get too deep, but I just wanted to go back there because when you think about this whole scenario of it, it's intentional. If you're a real rapper today, if you really are talented, chosen by the nature to deliver a message, the industry has convinced the public to look at you as if you are a imbecile, as if there's something wrong with you. But deep down inside, it's like, how did they convince the public to love nothing? The public loves nothing. The public does not exist. And like that's why the wealthy call people the sheep. They sell bullshit to people and we buy it. And then we get mad about our community, but we don't understand that music is subconscious. It affects our subconscious.
Check this out. I just realized your shirt said organic, my nigga.
Yeah, that's the next album and the clothes that I'll be selling.
Hey, look, my nigga got organic fit. Like, that's our clothing line, you feel me?
Word.
That's some crazy ass shit. That's really your, like.
Yeah, it's really a shirt.
Cause I gotta let my nigga know straight up, if it's already out there, you feel me? Ain't nothing new under the sun, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing new. Okay, but see, the ideas is different.
Everybody. It's all about who do it first, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but okay, let's talk about that, right? And I ain't offended. Like this, I had a conversation with other people. There is nothing. Every idea was thought of in businesses who come out with it first. But also remember, let's go a step further. When we talking about copyrights and trademarks, these are the same companies that are responsible for stealing most of this. These were companies created to steal the inventions of people that already existed. So when if you create something, right? Don't you got to turn in your blueprint?
What's up with you, bro?
You feel me?
I say right here, nigga. Hey, who's you? Huh? Oh, man, what the fuck? Nigga, come to my house, bro. Man, hey, look. My name, man, Mano from Plano, Texas. They call him. Hey, look, real nigga shit. My fault, bitch.
Nah, you good.
Hey, look, I got...
You good. That was some real nigga shit. Yeah, nah. I know how it is, bro. It's real shit.
Yeah, though. Hey, look, nigga. Hey, where you about to go, bro? Hey, come to my crib real quick. Yeah, come to my back door. I'm gonna walk with you. You ain't even driving, nigga. You walking? I gotta walk with my nigga. This some organic shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas got cars and niggas still
that's what we said.
Still ride bikes.
You got,
know what I'm saying?
Let's say you got, what is this company? Organic what?
It's Organic Fit. It's a clothing line.
By law, that's 2 different companies.
Huh?
It's still 2 different companies. His organic ain't gonna look exactly like how mine look. You know what I'm saying? And then he had fit. So organic fit and organic. It's like you got Nike, you got Jordan, and you got Jordan brand. They really not the same. But nobody pays attention.
True.
You got Jordan, and then you got Jordan brand.
Wait. I'm glad you said that. Because this is what happened. Jordan became so powerful to the point where Nike had to get he was like, look, nigga, Nike wouldn't even be this popping, nigga, if it weren't for the Jordan shoe. So Jordan, now when you look at Jordan, it is not Air Nike Jordan. You feel me? It's motherfucking Jordan. Or
so let me give you a deeper level on the business. Do you know why they give you a sneaker deal when you young?
Wow.
It's like the record deal. If I get you when you young before you become, then when you become great, I already got you locked in that you can never make sneakers. So business-wise, they get us in early when we young, and they say, okay, Derrick Rose, he 21, they lock you in early. You might not hit your prime at 28 when you got a championship, but you signed when you was 18 that you could never make a shoe. When you sign these endorsements, they make you sign these contracts and shit that say that you could never make a shoe to compete with them. So you gave up that right. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, big dog.
Yeah.
Check this out, man. Hey, look. I'm about to go get this bread, man. Hey, look, we're gonna definitely, goddamn. Hey, look, this right here been a pleasure. It's a blessing to meet you, man. It's a pleasure to meet you, my brother. Cause we ain't never, you feel me? And then on top of that, my first time meeting you, nigga, we went live together. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you, bro. Just always like mine.
Hey, look, I hope everybody take a jewel from what we saying. Cause look, man, listen, this brother done dropped jewels. I done dropped jewels. You feel me? I hope y'all picking them up. You see what I'm saying? It's plenty more to come.
Yeah, fact though, bro.
It's just up to y'all. It's just up to them. You feel me?
Yeah, and then right now, why you think they trying to? The last statement. Why you think they trying to open the country back up? Because they gave niggas too much. You can't let people sit still. And the first time since slavery ended, really, we've been able to sit still. People starting to learn. People starting to read. Niggas starting companies. If this happened too long, ain't nobody going to work.
Check this out. Check this out. How many of these niggas ain't nobody outside of going to prison or jail sat the fuck down and thought about anything? Think about this now. Think about it. I got plenty of niggas. See, my record ain't clean no more, but my record is majority. Hey, Mano. I'm finna come out there. Hey, this the thing right here. My record clean, right? But if I got possession of marijuana on a half ounce, that bullshit, but I ain't never been, none of my fingerprints never been in the system, right? Alright. Damn, what was my major point? What the fuck?
It's easy to lose that shit. That's how it be.
Yeah. Damn, I had a major point, man. Fuck that. What was I talking about before?
I think I was talking about like the sneakers deals and how they was playing niggas, and then you had went here.
No, not that far back. Not that far back.
Damn, I done about forgot now my damn self. You know how shit go. That's how it be. If you remember, just hit me back up. We'll tap back in.
Oh, most definitely, man. Blessings, bro.
All right, bro.